Time had lost all meaning within the confines of that accursed cabin. Days and nights melded together, forming an unending tapestry of horror. The whispers, relentless and maddening, continued to echo through the walls, their voices etching themselves into my very being. In the depths of my despair, a glimmer of hope flickered. I refused to succumb to the clutches of this malevolent force. Gathering every ounce of strength I had left, I vowed to break free from this nightmarish cycle. With renewed determination, I searched the cabin for any clues or objects that might aid me in my escape. The photographs that lined the walls seemed to watch my every move, their eyes filled with unspeakable agony. I shuddered, pushing the unsettling images aside, focusing on the task at hand. Hidden amongst the debris, I discovered an old journal, its pages yellowed with age. Intrigued, I began to read, hoping to unravel the secrets that bound this cursed place. The journal belonged to a troubled soul, a previous victim who had fallen prey to the same twisted fate that now held me captive. In the faded ink, the author described a ritual, a desperate attempt to break free from the clutches of the forest's malevolence. The ritual required a sacrifice, a willing offering of one's own blood to appease the vengeful spirits that dwelled within the woods. It was a perilous endeavor, but I had no other choice. I would do whatever it took to reclaim my freedom. Armed with the knowledge from the journal, I set out into the forest once more, my heart pounding with a mix of fear and determination. The whispers followed me, their voices growing louder with each step. Shadows danced among the trees, a spectral audience witnessing my desperate struggle. I found a clearing bathed in an ethereal glow, the moonlight piercing through the dense canopy above. With trembling hands, I prepared the ritual, tracing ancient symbols upon the ground. The air grew thick with anticipation, and a sense of foreboding filled the atmosphere. As the final sigil was etched into the dirt, the ground beneath me trembled. A spectral figure emerged from the shadows, its form shifting and contorting. It was the woman from the cabin, her eyes still empty voids, but now filled with a glimmer of recognition. She spoke, her voice a mere whisper, sorrow lacing her every word. "You've come to break this curse, as I once tried. But beware, for the forest thirsts for souls. It will not let you go easily." With a deep breath, I sliced my palm with a small dagger, offering my blood as a sacrifice. The act sent a jolt of pain through my body, but I held steadfast, my determination unwavering. The blood trickled onto the ground, seeping into the earth like an offering to the spirits that dwelled within. A violent wind whipped through the clearing, the very essence of the forest raging against my defiance. Shadows writhed and twisted, their whispers growing into a deafening cacophony. I closed my eyes, shielding myself from the onslaught, and clung to the hope that my sacrifice would be enough. And then, silenced, I opened my eyes, cautiously surveying my surroundings. The whispers had ceased, the shadows receding into the night. The forest, once a malevolent entity, now stood still, as if holding its breath. I had succeeded. Exhausted but triumphant, I made my way back to the cabin. The photographs that had once exuded horror now appeared lifeless, their power diminished. The cabin itself seemed to sigh with relief, its walls no longer harboring the weight of the tortured spirits. With each step, I felt a newfound sense of freedom, as if the specters that had tormented me for so long had released their grip. As I drove away from that forsaken place, the forest retreated into the distance, its secrets buried deep within the recesses of my memory. But even now, as I recount this tale, a shiver runs down my spine. For I know that the whispering shadows still linger, patiently awaiting their next victim. And I can only hope that my story serves as a warning to those who dare to travel the path of darkness.